Hello. It is Saturday afternoon. I have just been having the coziest morning. I played, actually, as soon as I got up, before I'd even eaten breakfast or anything, I played Fire Emblem Three Houses for an hour or two, and then I played on my 3DS for also an hour or so. I'm trying to get back into word puzzles, sudokus, like things that are good for your brain. So now I'm downloading some crosswords to see how those are on here as well. And then I've just been watching YouTube off and on while I do those things. So it's been really good, to be honest. It's been a really tough week. I got some not so great news from back home, so that's going to be a developing situation. And so yeah, I'm just taking it easy. The challenge that we're doing for March with the bingo card and the spinner has been so much fun. It's been really nice to have like a new different activity every day. I mean, a lot of them are things that I do anyway, but it's, fresh. So today I have a really creative one to create a vocabulary list like it's a 2026 vision board. So I'm really excited about that. I wrote down a bunch of vocabulary from a book that I just finished, so I think that will be a perfect opportunity to solidify that, and it will help me also to start my commonplace book entry for that book. I think first though, before I do that, I'm going to go for a walk. I think I'm going to stop at some retro video game stores just for fun browsing. It's not super warm today, but I want to take advantage of the warmest part of the day, I guess. But yeah, I'll show you my bingo board progress up until now. But yeah, I have one line and I have two missing for another line, but the one that I'm doing today is like down here, so it doesn't help those. But I did cheat to get the line. Well, it's not cheating. I did the things, but I didn't only spin the spinner. I did do some that I didn't spin. But so far I have practiced a grammar point I've been avoiding, listened to the radio in my target language, practiced speaking for 10 minutes, read a webtoon, written a 10-sentence review of a piece of media, spent 10 minutes journaling, read a WikiHow article, and edited and rewritten a journal entry. Oh, I should see if I put that on Journaly to see if I could get corrections, so I should see if anyone has posted corrections. But I will check in later. Hello. Okay, so we are almost halfway through March. I can't believe it. It's been an odd month. As I mentioned, got some things going on, but it's been really good to do the spinning wheel bingo board challenge. And as well, I've been super into gaming this month. It's definitely been like my kind of escape, my immersion activity. That has been a good thing, especially since I'm not in a reading slump, but I'm not in a reading slump, if that makes sense. Now I am reading El Cielo de la Selva for my multilingual book club. This is a very long anticipated read from an author from Cuba. So far I'm really liking that. I did just start it though. And I am physically reading a book that is a very confusing, like, modern classic. I've read one book of his before, which was even shorter than this one, and more or less knew what was happening in that book, but not fully. And this one is even more confusing, but I think I sort of have the hang of it now, hopefully. I did make a video in Spanish, and I want to make a lot more because I have noticed that obviously the speaking is beneficial, but then the editing is also very beneficial because I realize how many careless mistakes I make when I'm speaking, like not even things that I don't know, but like things that I very clearly know when I'm watching it back that I'm like, why would I say that? Like, so I think it's good for just kind of building that awareness, I guess. Sometimes I think it's because I'm filming, but sometimes I think I just truly am really careless when I speak Spanish. So yeah, I think that's all the updates that I have right now. I'm going to go to the grocery store after I eat my lunch that just said hopefully it's done. I don't think I have any other updates. Hello, good evening. So we're still in March. We're still doing the spinning wheel challenge. And so I'm a little bit behind. A bunch of days this week I spun, but then didn't end up doing the thing. But I didn't want to just go ahead and skip the day because I felt like they were all things that I could easily do. So I have a little list here. Have an argument with yourself, like fake debate something to practice speaking. Read aloud. Watch a YouTube video and write a comment. Then today, for today and tomorrow, I spend 30 minutes working on a mock test for your current level and do a crossword on Linguno. So today I already did watch a YouTube video and leave a comment. I actually did that in German, and I read aloud. I read a chapter of this book, which I think this is going to be my read aloud book, because this book is very, very difficult for me, and so I think it'll be really good practice to read it aloud, and it will also force me to pay attention a little bit more. So I have read aloud from this a couple times before, but I think I just need to like fully commit to like a chapter a day reading aloud. We'll see if I can commit to that. And so yeah, I think the other ones I'm gonna leave for tomorrow. For gaming, primarily I am going to play Fire Emblem Three Houses on my Switch. I have maybe like 12 hours in this so far, and I love it, love it, love it, love it. But I also have some other games going on some other things, so I'm sure we'll be working other things in there, but I think I'm going to start out with an hour of Fire Emblem. Hello. Looking like an egghead here. So I just went out to the beach walk area down in like the old town center part of Alicante. It was really busy, and for some reason I just could not focus. Like, I did my crossword puzzles, which I needed to do for the bingo. I did a B2 Spanish one and a A1 German one because I'm very bad at crossword puzzles. And then I did my Sudoku, but I just couldn't get in a good reading state of mind, so I decided to just hang out for a minute, enjoy the sunshine, and then come back here to read. So we're going to start out easy and read some Alice in Borderland Portuguese, then going to read a chapter aloud like I did yesterday, because I'm really going to try to make that a habit. Hello. You're propped up on my laptop. This inspiring angle brought to you by sitting in the park. I forget where I was when I last updated, but this weekend I pretty much caught up on almost everything. The only thing I still have to catch up on is having a fake debate to practice speaking. Mostly I read a lot. I read a volume of manga in Portuguese yesterday. I got almost caught up on my book club book. I did read aloud 2 days in a row, so hopefully we can keep that going. I have been playing a lot of video games because that's just what I've been really in the mood to do lately. And the activity that I got today was to do a word game. So I actually have already done crosswords today because I think I'm going to try to do that. Most days also do like a easy one in German and a like more difficult one in Spanish. I'm so bad at crosswords, so like it doesn't have to be very difficult for it to be difficult for me. But I do actually want to do a different one, like I'll do Wordle or something like that in maybe a word search in German, because Wordle is really hard to do unless you're kind of advanced. Like, you can do it, but you're mostly just putting random words in. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. I did start up my Spanish class again today. It's like a self-paced course, and so I've really been slacking for the past month or so. I finally did my notes the other day, so we're doing indirect style, and so I needed to like copy down the whole table of like if it's this, if the original oration has this tense, it turns into this tense. Like, I really wanted to copy that whole table down, and I do have it copied down now. I do want to put example sentences in it though, and I haven't done that yet, but that was kind of holding me back from progressing, or I will say I was letting that hold me back from progressing, I guess. I think for now, I am going to do my word game and maybe study a little bit more. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see what we feel like. Hello, good morning. It is now April 15th, so quite a lot later. I did have about 2 weeks off for Semana Santa, and I had a visitor from home and did a little bit of traveling just within Spain, so there will be some random clips from that. Really had a good time. Overall, still super struggling with many things. So there are a lot of really big changes coming up, and that is terrifying. But, you know, that is life, I guess. While, again, as I've been talking about this whole time, I do not have nearly as much time for languages as I have had in the past. I do still want to be making a lot of time for them because I really have missed them, even over, these couple weeks of doing really fun stuff. There's still part of me that's like, but I haven't done anything in German in like weeks, or I am not watching anything in Portuguese, or, all these things. So yeah, really looking forward to getting back. Still doing tons of gaming. That's definitely been the gaming and reading I have been keeping up with, just less time invested and less proactivity. Like, I've pretty much just been gaming in Spanish and reading in English or Spanish. Haven't really been branching out from that, but we're going to. Might as well wrap this up and finally get a video out. But yeah, thank you for watching. Let me know how your spring is going, and I will see you in the next one.